Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Julie, Toyota Trading Strategies. Right now, we're looking at the ES on the left, the NQ on the right. It's Friday, and the market is in pre-market, 7:08 a.m. So here we've got situation where we came up to the monthly one and failed, came back to the lower weekly one, the upper lower weekly one, and to the two. So there was a 1-2, and now we're rolling over. Um, there's no reason for me to believe that they're going to go long over the weekend, given the macro. And with the Treasury Fed Watch tool now pricing in a 40% hike in December, is just not conducive really for long. So I'm looking for price perhaps to come back inside between these weekly ones, just get inside of it. Dealers already moved their risk out from the weekly one. So, you know, they're um, they may have placed it at 43.50. We'll just have to look at where their puts are lined up. But, you know, um, I'm just still thinking in the middle of the weekly ones for some reason. If, what do they do when they move the risk out? Do they care if it goes back inside? Or it just, I guess, depends on where they've put their puts. So we'll have to try to figure that out. So here's the daily threes, 30-day. The 37-day threes and the 8-day ones and the 30-day threes. So 8-day ones are the inside, and you can see it keeps inside, and 7-day threes are the weekly brackets, and so we're just inside everything. 15.054 and 43.46. So that's my 43.50 line in the sand. If that's where the put is, and if that breaks, then they can go all the way down to 42.75, which is down here at the lower weekly one. So I don't think they're going to get all the way down there. So I think it would, maybe come down to this daily three, 43.18, and bounce, or at the very least that 43.03, if we did get a downside flush. But 42.75, pretty safe that those spreads would be upheld today, considering all of the Herculean efforts to hold this market up over the last few days. So it does look like the market's trying to price in a little bit of a downward move, but first target would be the lower 8-day ones, 15.054, 43.46. Let's take a look at the VIX real quick. You can see the dailies are just trading inside the threes at the moment. And so there has been the volatility has been very well contained. Nothing has escaped for a tail. So they're really clamping down on the vol. But you can see we do have an opportunity now to break the 1758, the RTH3, and head for these daily threes at 1817, 1843. Okay, as that price action looks for more downside. If the vol crushers come in, this 1758 is going to be defended, right? That's where they're going to be selling their calls up there. 1770. And here is the my lovely 21, 23, 30, 37-day spreads. You can see we're balancing inside the 23 white lines, 1434 to 1930. 1701 seems to be the holding dividing line at this point, as well as the 37 one at 1825. So you can see that they've kept this in check at the moment, and where I'm trying to get it to go, if we want to go long, is to 1817 and 1843, and that would be right below, really right at the 37-day one. So that 1825, it looks like that could be a good target for an upside touch, and certainly nothing would get over that 1930 to round out the Friday because of the spreads. Okay, And for the downside, if the vol crushers come in, you'll know it because they won't be able to climb back over 17. Anything over 17, I'm going to be looking for more long vol. All right, well, I hope y'all have a great day. Oh, I forgot the crude. My gosh. Almost forgot. Let me just pull that up real quick. This is amazing. Um, Thank you for Infinitus Capital for pointing that out. Just a huge move. Um, just parabolic to the daily three. And now we're just now breaking the threes. And here is your weekly three at 87.55. And if it breaks the weekly three, then here is your measured move. One time outside the distribution mean to three, carried out, and would be 88.46 and 89.06. And that's your first target. If you go full distribution, tip to toe, 3 to 3, 91.24 through 91.84. I don't think it'll get that far. But you never know. I mean, this was just parabolic. So I would not be looking to do any RTM today in the crude. Stay out of the way of the steamroller, right? Talk to you later. Y'all have a great weekend.